welcome to Alan Wake 2. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Let's see here. All right, gonna play this on hard. I haven't got to play this yet. I just finished downloading. I'm so excited.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Thought he was nude for a second. I know I had the filter on. Don't see that one building.
Can you hear me?
Come on in. We should go.
Already gone.
Alan Wake 2. Here we freaking go. Oh man, I've been waiting such a long time for a freaking game like this to happen. What do they keep?
Hey,
Who
kiddo.
do they bring back?
How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Cauldron Lake.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
I will say it looks awkward, almost like an old-timey film. I wonder if that's on purpose.
Here we are.
Or maybe it's just me.
Cauldron Lake.
Time to
'Cause-
get to work.
In the last one, Alan Wake wrote the story, and in this one, I think he's writing himself out. So technically, Alan Wake either made this character or something. It's weird.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
See, now she's
There's the
narrating
car,
herself.
So where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear?
Oh wait, no,
I'll
maybe
check
she's
out
just
that
talking out
map.
loud. Return 1 invitation. Ooh, okay, so they're keeping the chapter stuff still. What's this?
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
So.
I should take a look at that map.
Oh. Ooh, okay.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we
Killen's
reckon
awesome.
there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
He's very awkward.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while
Sheriff
ago.
Breaker.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
All right. Okay, so now we have to
Before we
head
get
to the
crime
general
scene,
store.
there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Oh, okay.
The Mind Place.
Whoa.
My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Alright. Oh. Nothing there. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. We got Ted Lane. Victim was reported missing in 2010. Discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Found in Cauldron Lake 2018. Some organs missing. Predation. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. And found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled in cause of death. Tattooing is on the body is illegible. Percy Wolf. Oh, was this our guy? Okay. So we were playing as Percy. Slight difference in murders, bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death, because he came out of the water. Oh. 2 of the victims had bruising, some 4 restraint straps are belted down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim, or to confirm due to condition of body, and bloating of the corpses indicated of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. And we don't know who the killer is, but we have tattooing. Apart from going missing 2010, victims have nothing apparent in common, and killer may be a sportsman or a hunter. Okay. This is interesting. I think this will be kind of neat to see. Because the people who made this made Control, and that was like a interesting of itself. And this is very similar to the idea of Control.
I
What's
see
this?
you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill
Oh.
to the crime scene.
Okay, so when I'm there, I'm technically still here.
Nature.
So if there's like an enemy, I can be in incredible
Too much
danger when I do that.
sky.
There's the general store, as long as I follow along this. So wait, what happens if I go this way? Will you get upset with me, or?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
No items. Oh wow, we have
A
items to
creepy
hold on to.
twig sculpture.
Oh, I have to really keep an eye out. Got it.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring?
Rampage at the rental
You
cabin
know
is
what
on
happens to
man
cops who
attacks
say this is
vacationers
their
on the dead
last
night,
case.
Sunday and night.
Mhm.
Barbecuing.
Real funny, Anderson.
Incident left 3 people injured. 1 has been admitted to county hospital. Huh. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to just leave. Right Falls on virtual baking champ. Little Sally Upton, whole family was erupted in cheers. Game in question was Mega Baking Star. Okay, not really that important. Does a hike a day keep depression away? Nothing look important. Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Miss Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog Coffee Bean, as his owner refers to him, had been missing for 3 days, and Mrs. Smith was afraid that she would never see her best friend again. When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears, she said. I must have asked in my dreaming at least 7 or 8 times. It was actually 9 times, confirmed Ranger Swan. Not really that important. Okay. Oh, this game just looks absolutely stunning. Hope it's actually fun to play though.
Stairs are
'cause-
out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Like the visuals can take you a lot of places, but not as far as actual good gameplay. The mighty mountain in the distance is none other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all inverted glory. I wonder how far we are at the time, since we did Alan Wake 1, since those events. Because technically, Alan Wake gave them all a happy ending, but it seems to have some lingering effects from last time. Because the lake is still active no matter what. Alan just weakened it. Oh, that's right.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
I wonder if we're gonna find any thermoses. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one on the Witch of the Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. Okay.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Not sure where the toughs get going, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Okay. Oh, it tells you too. Oh, wow.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I'm not getting it. Try explaining it one more time.
How much beer can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service. ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tar. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Our body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings. We're here to investigate. Huh.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Trying to change the lunchbox. Who left it here? I should be on the eye out for others.
Ugh.
I'm confused. Oh, there we go. So there's... Okay, so there's a whole bunch more. Have to keep an eye out. Oops. There we go.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Oh, excuse me.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, opening goals. So, learn more about the victim and learn more about the killer.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since.
That's Nightingale.
Until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia.
Sounds
He
right.
had some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
So it's
Certainly
2023.
fits the pattern.
So
Makes
it's
me
been
wonder
13
what was
years.
going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display?
Alright. Let's see here.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Now we have to find where he came
Profiling.
from.
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind to get inside heads of suspects and victims.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder.
Okay.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. Can you dip in it this time of year?
Haven't.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Ooh. Big
I think I
glitchy
saw
there.
something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Don't see anything in here. The witch hut. Here lived the witch of the Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. No, I saw... Yeah, it was. Oh, right here. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents went to get better jobs and get her a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright effing Falls? So I told her. She said thanks. Effing kill me. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it here like I always do, instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something's weird is going on down there, but I'm gonna find out what. Go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Ooh, we got inventory. Ooh. Okay, that's
A
new.
lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. There's another one.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Oops. That doesn't work that fast. Keep on thinking it's like not working correctly. Alright, let's head back down to Casey.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Which is Ladle,
I didn't
Cauldron
know
Lake.
trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
A witch with no heart. A
Oh,
strange
Barbara.
echo of owl murder.
There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake as being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. Legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree, named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. Well, that's pretty good. Oh my gosh, I keep on thinking. Okay. Is this way blocked off, or?
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Cool. Can I read it?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Oh. It's a manuscript page.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept? Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Oh. Now he had suddenly turned up only to be murdered in a brutal and bloody ritual on the very day of their arrival. There was this page, the first they got, not the last. Oh, so we get the manuscripts again.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message.
Damn, I can't tell if they
Someone
made
knew
the
they
room
were
or if
here.
that's like in
What they were
game.
doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Okay.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
It's gonna stop me.
Can't go
or-
any further.
Got it.
Water's too deep.
Good to see you, still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it.
Hey, you made it back.
I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
All right.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused, follow the steps. Wash hands, take chicken out of fridge, and take a nap. So I need to find a sink. Oh, there's symbols. Okay. Okay, we got like 2 triangles.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Okay. Maybe that one? Wait, no, that's not bad. This is though. Okay. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes that it leaves in the wake. But what if that's not true? What if something else is less natural and more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And that people with that button, that they're in the big house and by the lake, preparing, I know it. First drawing, waterline, real caldera is made from a volcano lava. Second drawing, waterline, engineered structure of strange machines. Okay, I think I know what it is. So, it should be... Okay, up and down inside each other, left and right, and 2 arrows pointing up and down inside each other. Wait, nope. Got it. Kind of interesting, to say the least.
Hey, Case. Favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Oh, camera move. Film guide, spotting, identify flying objects. Writing this down in case it happens again, and I forgot. I got that feeling again. It hit me, and suddenly at 1:15, after I finished my AMA on the porch of the trailer, I got in the car and drove, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon as expected. It led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot. Scan the sky for the shapes, the objects, nothing. But when I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the afterimage of an octahedron. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Oh, got another box. How do you like the knitting, hero? I have just made it for you. Alright, let's see here. Well, we got this. Guess we can keep heading down. See if there's more. Seems to be semi-open world like the last one. But we'll see. Who knows? It might get bigger all of a sudden. Okay, I know where we are now.
Welcome back, Anderson.
No, we're not going yet. I wanted to check inside the building at least.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Wonder if it has like speedrunning in this, like in the last one. We'll see, I guess.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movements in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Notes itself trained the fielder. Nothing to report. Some animals regular. Hunters after dark. Poachers. Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could be more than we bargained for out here. Alright, let's head back into the case here. Cases. Alright. That is up this way. I don't think there's anything up this way. Alright. Let's head back to Casey. Oh wait. Hope you enjoyed this episode like I did, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.